Hi, good morning. In today's session, we're going to discuss about how to implement the SCD type 1, slowly changing dimension type 1 in Snowflake. In previous session, we have seen SCD type 0. In SCD type 0, we are not able to overwrite the data. We are not able to update the data. Only can able to insert the new records. In SCD type 1, we can able to overwrite the records. We can able to overwrite the existing records as well as we can able to insert the new records. That is nothing but SCD, slowly changing dimensions. Okay, as per the time, the data will change. We can't predict, like it can be a daily frequency or weekly frequency or monthly frequency, or it can be yearly frequency. Anytime the data will be changed. SCD type 1, if the source table and target table having the same data, the data will be overwritten in the target table. In SCD type 0, can able to overwrite? In SCD type 0, can able to overwrite? Guys?
No, sir.
No.
No, sir.
We can't able to overwrite. But here we can able to overwrite the data if source table has the same data as well as a target table. Okay, for example, source table primary key is 1. Target table primary key is 1. Now, in both the tables, we have the records. Now, in SCD type 1, you can able to override. Override means you can do the updates. Override means we can do the updates. What are the source table we have? We can able to update the records. Okay. Now, in SCD type 1, we have drawbacks. Okay. What happens, right? SCD type 1, the existing values are overwritten with the new ones. Whatever the source table you updated, if source table get updated, that updated records will be overwritten in the target table as well. You can't able to preserve the history of the data. You can't able to preserve the history of data. If someone asks you the previous history, can you able to see in SCD type 1? If someone asks you the previous history of the customer ID, customer name or customer information, can you able to preserve the history?
No, sir.
No,
No.
we can't able to preserve the history because we are overwriting the source table into the target table. Okay, that's what SCD type 1. Now, today mango price is 12 rupees. Okay, it is in target dimension table. Tomorrow, the mango price is going to change 15 rupees. What happens? I am just overriding the 15 in place of 12. Now the dimension table have the mango price is 15. If someone asks what's the previous price, can I able to say SCD type 1?
No, sir.
What's the
No,
previous
sir.
price?
SCD1 we can't.
Yes, what's the previous price?
12.
12 rupees. Now it was updated to 15. Okay, that's why we can't able to preserve the history. That's a drawback in SCD type 1. You might have where you might have think where this SC type 1 is getting implemented. Okay, I'll say some real-time scenarios. In this scenarios, SC type 1 is implemented. If someone employee designation update happening, previously the engineer, and then now it's a senior engineer. These kind of employee role informations, they will use SCD type 1 dimension tables. And then a product description getting changed. Take any product or soaps or any kind of products you can take. If product description is changes, then they will go for the SCD type 1 dimension tables. Okay, and then if any employee informations or customer information changes, they will go for SCD type 1. Okay, product description changes, they will go for SCD type 1 because they don't want to preserve the previous history. That's why that's the only drawback we have in SCD type 1. And then in SCD type 1, we're going to use the merge statement. The merge statement is very powerful. It's going to simplify the updating dimension records based on specific conditions. The merge statement will have some specific conditions. Based on specific conditions, we're going to insert, update, delete operations we can perform in a single SQL statement. Okay. Mostly for SCDs, they will use only merge statement. They can do all kind of operation as well, like inserts, update, deletes, they can able to do. Okay. Now, Snowflake also is going to support this merge statement because Snowflake is a powerful data warehouse, everyone knows. Okay. It's going to simplify the updating dimension records based on some specific conditions. Now, this is SCD type 1. Okay. I already said if you want to update a product description or employee role changes means from engineer to senior engineer. For this kind of inform changes, they will use SCD type 1. Okay. The only drawback you can see is we can't able to preserve the history. Now, I am straight away going to the demo session now. Okay, I'm just going to implement in the Snowflake data warehouse. For that, I'm choosing the databases, Iceberg, and then choosing the schema as public schema. Now I'm going to create the two tables. One already you guys know. One is source table, another one is a dimension table. Okay, that is going to be a target table for you. Now, just I have the table with me. Now you can able to see. Table is called a source table. Just create the source table in your Snow site. This window is Snow site for you. In Snow site, you can able to create a source table. Now you can able to see customer name, address, phone, email, account status. These are the attributes we have in the source table. Now, next one is we have the dimension table. For dimension table also, we have to create one table. It's called dim. Dim stands for
Dimension.
dimension tables. Now the two tables got created. We can able to see those table objects in the database. The schema you can able to see. We have the tables. In tables we can see those tables objects, right? One is source table, another one is target table. Good. Now we are going to insert few records in both the tables. Now you can able to see just I'm going to insert data into the source table. These are the dummy records. I took this records from the Stack Overflow. You also get this dummy records from the Stack Overflow. Okay, now just insert this three records in the source table. In the source table. Okay, now just hit enter. Now three records were inserted. Now we can able to query this source table. Select star from source table. Now you can able to see these records, guys. Only have three records: name, address, phone, email, and account status. Okay, these are the source records. Now you can able to see the difference. Just have a glance, guys. Okay, look at a glance. Look at this address fields. You have 123 ELMST 456 OAK Street, 789 Pine Street. Okay, these are the street names we have. Now I'm going to insert few records into the dimension table. You have to assume there are few records into the dimension table. Okay, just we'll go there. Now, if you see this address fields, what are the changes you can able to see? 123 ELM Street is there in source table. Here also same address is there. But if you look at the street, second record, 456 OAK Street. Here, 999 Maple Street will be there. If you are performing SCD type 1, what will happen? If I am performing SCD type 1, what will happen?
The update will.
It will. What will happen? Anyone?
Update, sir.
Sir, it will update, sir.
It will override the records. I'm saying to you guys, just use a thing like this. It will override the records. Whatever the data we have source table, just to override. We can't able to preserve the history. We can't able to preserve the
History, sir.
history. Okay. Good. Now, just insert these 3 records. See, just assume that, guys, in target dimension table, we have some records. Okay. Good. Just insert into the target dimension table. Now everything is good. Now if I query the dimension table, how many records will be there? Sujita Priya. If I query the target dimension table, how many records will be there? If I query this, 3 records will be there. Now you can able to see 3 records. 999 Maple Street is there. Okay, good. Yeah. Now, if you want to perform any operations like insert update edit operations, better you can go for the merge statement. Now straight away going to use a merge statement. Now any can answer for this? How to perform the SCD type 1 using merge statement? Anyone? Can you give syntax for me?
Sir, merge into.
You have to explain. Yeah, merge into. I'll make it caps. Yeah, merge into
Target dimension.
target dimension. Give some alias. Give some alias. Give some TGT target, and then
using source.
You don't know the name also, right? Source table. It's going to be source table. And then anyone?
Sir, on.
Alias name.
Who will give the alias name?
No, sir, on.
And then
So,
see, guys, one thing I want to say to you, customer ID is going to be a primary key for you. Okay. In both the tables, we have the primary key as customer ID. Okay. Now, can you give a try?
TGT dot customer ID.
Dot customer ID.
Customer ID equal to source dot customer ID.
Equal to src dot source dot customer ID. Just copy paste. And then Sujita is not answering. Next. And then anyone? What syntax next? Merge into target dimension table using source table on customer ID and then target customer ID and source customer ID. Okay. And then
when not matched.
When not matched, we are not doing when not matched. When matched, when will come? The syntax, as per syntax, what will come? When
matched.
Matched.
Then matched.
And then now what I'm going to do? What I'm going to do is I'm going to write one AND condition because I want as multiple columns. Okay, source column as well as target table columns. Okay, I'm going to use AND condition, and you can open the braces. In that, I'm going to compare the source column with the dimension columns. Okay, how to compare? First, we want to compare the name. First, we want to take the TGT dot
name,
and then what condition I can give? The number
equal to
Equal. Who is same and equal to? Who will do the equal to? If any changes happen, then only can do the update. Then what condition you can give here? If any changes happen, then only I have to update. Then what condition you give?
Insert.
Hey, think I'm asking about the update part. I'm asking conditions. You talking about insert. I don't know what to do with the guys. Just I'm asking condition. What condition are you going to give? This is a target name. Which one are you going to compare?
Source the source name.
Source name will compare. What are we going to compare? What is simple represents?
Not equal to.
Not equal to. I'm asking this one. SRC dot name. And then give R condition. The R condition you can provide. Again, you can provide the address,
Target.
phone, email, account status. This many columns you have compare. If any one column update is happened, right? Sorry, any data changes happened, right? Because source name and target name and source name will be same. Okay, it won't go to this condition, and then it will come to the address. The address column. See, you can have the 99 Maple Street you have, and then here you have 456 OAK Street we have. Okay, then it will go to this condition, and then we'll do the update part. Okay, before that we have to check the conditions or target dot
Target dot
address, and then
not equal to.
not equal to
Source dot address.
source dot address. Next, and then next
R
condition. We have to give the multiple R conditions, and then you have to do it. Just change phone. Here also change phone. Next,
Or
again R condition,
or
and change to
email,
and then change to email, and then
or account.
account status. Just copy as it is. Now everything is good. Okay, we are checking this many conditions. Okay, after checking conditions, what I'm going to give? I have to use some syntax. What syntax? Then, when matched, I'm putting an uncondition. In this, any one condition satisfied, because I'm giving or condition. If any one condition satisfied, then what I'm going to do? Update I'm going to do. What I want to update? Update. Set. And then what I want to change? Same thing. TGT dot name equal to you have to answer for this. SRC dot name. See, no one is answering. I think that it's new for everybody, like, because we have seen multiple times about the SCD types. Set target dot name equal to SRC dot name. Next, TG dot address equal to source dot address. Next,
TGT dot phone.
TG dot phone equal to SRC dot
phone.
What about Sujita Priya? TG dot
Email
equal to
SRC dot email.
SRC dot email. Anand is not answering. Next, TG dot Anand, Sujita Priya. I'm expecting answer from you guys. TG dot account status
equal to source dot account status.
equal to
Source dot account status.
Source dot account status.
Account status. Next, what do I have to do? We did for update. Next. Anyone?
Sir, next when condition, sir.
Yeah, write the when condition.
When not matched.
Not matched, and then and then
Insert
insert. Just provide the
column names.
column names. Okay, just you have to supply all the column names. Customer ID. I will do one thing and just copy paste. Okay. Customer ID I already have, right? Customer ID name. Sorry. Name I have. And then address, phone, email, account status. Phone, email, and then account status. Sorry. Yeah, and then values, good.
Target dot.
Come again. What is it? What are you trying to say here? Come again. Values. Source dot
Customer ID.
customer ID. Source and customer ID. You can take it from here. Yeah. Source dot customer ID, and then
Source dot name.
source dot name.
Source dot address.
Source dot address, and then
Source dot phone.
source dot phone.
Source dot email.
Source dot email, and then
And source dot account status.
source dot account status. That's it. SCD type 1 is done. Okay. Just line termination. Have I missed anything? Just we have written the not match condition, match condition. Yeah, everything is good. Okay. Now, see here, guys, before running this merge statement, I want to show the difference to you guys. First, I'm going to run the source table. First, I'm going to run the source table. You can see the records. You can see 456 OAK street is there. Okay. Now, just if you run the target dimension table, you can see some other street will be there. 999 Maple Street will be there. Now, if I run the merge statement, here I have to get the OAK street. Here I have to get the OAK street. It will be overwriting the data. You can't able to preserve the history. You can't able to preserve the history. If someone asks the previous record, you can't able to show. That's the drawback in SCD type 1. Okay. Good. Now just run the merge statement. Now you can able see number of rows were updated 1. And then if you query your target dimension table, oh, why it's taking this much time? Yeah, now you can what you can able to see.
Sir, 456 Oak Street.
Oak Street. Okay. Previously it was 999 Maple Street. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert one record into the source table. Okay, because we have to check that condition as well. Now just insert the records. Okay, I will keep the placeholder here. Just will remove all these things. I'm going to insert only one record. Now make it 4 and then make it Sujita and then Pillar Street. Okay, and then make it 655 and then make it Suji. Okay, and then make it active. Now just try going to insert the records in the source table. Now you can able to see one record got inserted. If you want to see the records in source table, you can see it here. Yeah, now you can able to see one more record where came into the source table. If I run the merge statement, what will happen? Which condition will go? You have to say. We'll go to the match condition or not match condition. Sujita Priya, at least you can answer for this. It will go for the match condition or not match condition. If I run the merge statement. I'm asking you only whether it will go for the matched or not matched.
Yes, sir. Not matched. Not matched.
We'll go to not matched and try to insert the records. Okay, that's it. Just run it. Yeah, now number of rows inserted is 1. No update has happened. Okay, now just query the dimension table. You can see, right? One more record were added that is called Sujita and then one with Pillar Street and then Suji at example.com and active status. Okay. Now this is a way you can perform SC type 1. You can't able to preserve the history. Okay. If any update happened in the source table, that will be overwritten into the dimension table. If someone asks you the previous history, you can't able to show it. Okay. That's the drawback in the SC type 1. I'm going to close session right now.